Hey guys, Amber here. I'm redoing this video. I'm gonna try not to make it as long, but I just have some things to say, get off my chest, and I'll be done. Um, First off, I want to thank the National Guard and the U.S. Marines that are over there at the border trying to calm this situation down. I also want to thank our Border Patrol agents as well, um, for doing what they are doing. I'm very thankful you guys can actually do your job now because we have a president who's actually doing his job. Um, I wanted to say thank you to President Trump for securing our border, for doing what a president is supposed to do. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you. Um, for the rioters, you guys are nothing but illegal, now criminals. You're not protesting anything, you are rioting. And that's a criminal activity. You need to take your little butt, turn it around, and go back to Mexico where you came from. Because now America has a new daddy in the White House and he doesn't play. So turn your little butt around and go back to Mexico. It's a good idea. This is not your country. If you want to come to America, there are legal ways to do that. Go to the front door, knock on it a few times, and come on in. Do all the paperwork and your testing that you have to do. And come on in the right way, and you'll be welcome with open arms. But this coming over here and just mooch is not going to happen anymore. The border is shut down, folks. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So, bye-bye. Or adios. Y'all come over here and choose not to learn English, but expect us to know what you're saying. No. Not happening no more. Not happening. And for you, Gavin Newsom, you're nothing but a freaking moron who is anti-American. And in my opinion, a communist. How dare you defy President Trump's orders? You are not the president. He is your boss. And if you knew how to read, which you don't, you would see that what President Trump is doing is perfectly legal. I've already looked it up. He has every right to send in the National Guard, and he has every right to send in backup for the National Guard. Since you want to sit on your little hands and twiddle your thumbs and not do anything to protect the citizens of your state. Shame on you, Newsom. President Trump, once again, is your boss, not the other way around. So just turn around, sit down, and keep your little mouth shut. You have something to say it, but once again, I can't go to my job and tell my boss what to do. So you can't tell your boss what to do. You're nothing but a rat, is all you are. These illegals are just that, illegal and breaking the law. If I went over to any country illegally, you know what would probably happen to me? One, I'd probably be shot. Two, I'd be thrown in prison. And probably not given even a court date. They'd just leave me in prison as long as they wanted to until they wanted to let me out. If they let me out. Russia'd probably send me to a work camp, labor camp, whatever you want to call it. Russia don't put up with that crap either. Why should America put up with it? Why? But I am sick and tired of the American taxpayer having to lose money out of their paycheck to pay for illegal moochers. To pay for illegal folks who don't want to work. And the lefts are going to say, but they pick our crops and they do the work that Americans won't do. Well, guess what? How about you lefties get off your ass and go apply for the jobs that are now going to be open due to these immigrants leaving? Go pick a cornfield. Go plow a soybean field. Oh, is that too hard for you, lefties? Is that too much work? Is it too hot? Oh. I'll tell you one thing. I would be glad to go and replace an illegal immigrant and help the American farmers plant their crops. This is opening up a ton more jobs for the American people, and it's a good thing. You Democrats are just mad because you're a bunch of lazy losers who don't want to work. You don't care. You sit there and say, oh, but their children this, and they this, and they that. You don't care about them. All you care about is if they'll do a job that you don't want to do. That's all you care about. Quit lying. And as far as their children, I have sympathy for their children because it's not their children's fault. It wasn't their choice to come over here illegally. I feel bad for their children. But I don't feel bad for the parents because they're the ones who chose to put their children in danger coming over here. Shame on those parents. If they weren't in America, that would be labeled as neglect and they would be in jail. They're neglecting their children by doing that, by putting them in danger. So these immigrants are not only illegal, but they're also neglectful parents. So, and for you, those of you going to say, but don't you like Mexican food? I can make my own Mexican food at home. I know how to make a taco. It's not that difficult. You lefties may not know how to make one, but I sure as heck know how to make one. And a burrito's not Mexican food, but I know how to make one of those too. I can make a quesadilla. I can make some refried beans. It's not that difficult. I don't need no illegal immigrant doing that. I will never sit here and deny that illegal immigrants are not hard workers. They are hard workers, but they need to come over here, use the front door. That's it. I believe they are over here and they mean well, but they did it the wrong way. Come use the front door and not the back door. Knock, sign, get all your paperwork, do whatever you gotta do, send it back, and come back. Do it the right way. If you want to come over here that bad, you're going to be turned around, go back, you're going to come back, and you're going to do it the right way. If you truly want to be here. I'm also in support of it because we had a crap ton of Mexican cartels that were over here bringing in drugs and fentanyl. I'm not sure what other drugs. A ton more. Whole list probably. And selling it to Americans who are selling it to our children on the street. Killing them. So the cartels, they're no good either. That needs to be stopped. So, illegals, until you can fill out the paper, until you decide to fill out the paperwork, in my opinion, you don't want to be here at all. Because if you did, you'd do it the right way. So turn your little brown butt around. That's right. And walk the other way across the border and stay there. Go make your country great. Go improve Mexico or wherever you came from. Why don't you want to improve your own conditions in your own country for your own people? Why? Why wouldn't you? These stupid, dumb, dumb rioters waving their little Mexican flag. If you love Mexico so much, then go back to Mexico. Don't be in my country waving a Mexican flag, because apparently you don't want to be in America, because you'd be waving the American flag. If you really wanted to be here, you wouldn't be waving a Mexican flag. You'd be waving the American flag. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here at all. You just want to see what kind of handouts you can get. You don't care about this country. You just care about the handouts, about the welfare check, about the food stamps, about the free college. That thankfully, I believe Trump's putting a stop to, or has put a stop to it. Don't you be over in my country waving the Mexican flag. I burned the shit out of it. You want to sit there and burn my flag? I don't think so. Screw your little Mexican flag. Don't you dare burn my flag. Go back to Mexico where you belong and stay the heck out of my country. Unless you want to come through the front door. Because the back door's locked, honey. It's dead bolted. America's done being trampled on by you fools. We're done. And for those that support you illegals, for the Americans that support the illegals, y'all can go back too and deadbolt it and stay over there with them. If you love them so much, you hate America so much, then you can leave. Because the true Americans are sick of you. We're sick of you burning the flag that you should be proud of. We're sick of you disobeying our laws. We're sick of you rioting in the streets and burning buildings down and burning cars. We're sick of that. Time to grow up. So, please pray for our National Guard, our United States Marines, our Border Patrol, and our police, who are all over there dealing with this mess. And pray for their families who are waiting for them to come home and praying that they come home. Because this is ridiculous. And no, it's not Trump's fault. It's Gavin Newsom's fault. This is not Trump's fault at all. It's Newsom's fault. He can kick rocks for all I care. Eat sand. Screw you, Newsom. California needs to separate itself anyway from the United States. We don't want them connected to us. I feel bad for the Trump supporters who are in California. Y'all need to leave out of there. You couldn't pay me anything to live in California. Good Lord. But yes, I'm going to end this now. Once again, thank you to our amazing United States National Guard. Thank you to our incredible and amazing United States Marines. Thank you to our amazing Border Patrol. And thank you to President Trump for finally helping to protect our border. Prayers for our National Guard, U.S. Marines, and Border Patrol for their safety. And for the logic to deal with these criminals, with these terrorists, sorry. In my opinion, yes, they're rioters, but they're terrorists. In my book, they've jumped to terrorist. So, prayers that they stay safe and can get back home to their families and their children. And, yes, prayers for just safety at the border and security at the border again. Well, God bless you guys. God bless our U.S. military. That includes all branches: U.S. Marines, U.S. Coast Guard, U.S. National Guard, U.S. Navy, U.S. I don't know if I said Coast Guard or not. The Air Force, Space Force. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anybody. If I am, I think I've got everything. But if I did forget a branch, God bless you too, and thank you for your service. Thank you, all military branches, for your service. And thank you to the military families and their spouses, because they serve too. We don't see them serve, but they serve at home. They're the unsung heroes of the military. And they do not get recognized nearly enough. They are home taking care of the children, taking care of the home, and praying every night that their spouse comes back to them. And taking care of the bills and the groceries. So to all you military spouses, thank you. I salute you and all you do. God bless you and your families, and God bless the United States of America.